This speech is ideal for a video or targeting individuals ready to shift their mindset and pursue personal success. Let me ask you something powerful. What if the only thing keeping you broke isn't your job, your background, or your circumstances, but your thoughts? Yes, your thoughts. Because long before poverty ever touched your wallet, it infected your mind. And today we're going to expose that mindset. We're going to break the cycle. We're going to stop thinking poor. Understanding the poverty mindset. You see, poverty isn't just a lack of money. It's a pattern of thinking. It's believing, I'll never have enough. That's just the way it is. People like me don't get rich. These are mental chains, quiet lies that look like truth. The poverty mindset keeps you waiting instead of creating. It keeps you fearful instead of faithful. It keeps you settling instead of soaring. Thinking poor means you hoard instead of invest. You dream small because you fear disappointment. You stay safe because you were taught risk is dangerous. But here's the truth. The rich don't think rich because they have money. They have money because they think rich. It starts in the mind, where it comes from. Most of us didn't choose this mindset. It was planted in us by struggling parents who did their best, by a broken education system, by a culture that glorifies survival, not success. Maybe you were told money is evil, or that dreaming big is arrogant, or that people who have wealth must be selfish. So you accepted struggle as normal. You mistook survival for purpose. You started calling chains reality. But it's not your fault. It is, however, your responsibility to break free. Shifting to a wealth mindset. You want to stop thinking poor? Start thinking like someone with purpose. Because wealth begins with how you see yourself. Here are powerful mindset shifts to break the cycle. 1. From scarcity to abundance. Stop saying there's not enough. Start believing opportunity is everywhere. Money is not rare. It flows to those who solve problems and serve people. 2. From fear to faith. Poverty trains you to be afraid. Afraid to spend, afraid to risk, afraid to dream. But faith sees beyond the moment. Faith says, I may not see it now, but I'm building it every day. 3. From spending to investing. Poor thinkers consume, wealthy thinkers build. Don't spend to impress, invest to grow your mind, your skill, your future. 4. From blaming to owning. No more blaming the system, your past, your environment. Own your power, own your decisions, own your life. 5. From waiting to creating. Don't wait to be saved. Don't wait for the perfect time. Start now with what you have, where you are. The mindset of a creator breaks poverty every time. Practical steps to rewire your thinking. Here's how you start rewiring your brain. Affirm wealth daily. Speak life. Say, I attract success. I am a builder. I am not poor. I am powerful. Read and learn. Study wealth. Study mindset. Read what successful people read. Surround yourself wisely. Your circle must speak vision, not limitation. Take bold actions. Every day, do something uncomfortable. Growth lives outside your comfort zone. Give generously. Poverty says, I can't afford to give. Abundance says, I give because I trust more is coming. Man, you are not poor. You are not broken. You are not stuck. You are powerful. You are creative. You are called to rise. But you can't live rich with a poor mindset. You can't build wealth with thoughts that sabotage your success. You must decide today. No more excuses, no more fear, no more limits. You will stop thinking poor. You will start thinking power. You are the one who changes everything for your family, your future, and your legacy. You were not born to survive. You were born to build. It's time to shift, to grow, to rise. Stop thinking poor and start thinking like the person you were always meant to become. The life you dream of is already waiting for the mindset to match it. Think rich, live free, build boldly. You were not born to be poor. You were not created to struggle. You were born to build, to rise, to lead. You are not your past. You are not your paycheck. You are not stuck. You are chosen. Poverty is just a mindset. That your bank account isn't what's keeping you poor. It's your mindset. Before poverty ever touched your finances, it infected your thinking. It's time to stop thinking poor. Poverty isn't just about a lack of money. It's a cycle, a set of beliefs, a system of fear that says, I can't afford that. Success isn't for people like me. Why try? I'll just fail again. It's the belief that your circumstances define your ceiling. But that's a lie. Poverty thinking convinces you to settle, to survive instead of thrive, to shrink instead of rise. Most of us inherited this mindset, passed down like family tradition, taught to fear money, taught to play it safe, taught that dreaming was dangerous. But what if the greatest inheritance you can give is the mindset that breaks the curse? Want to stop thinking poor? Then you have to rewire the way you see the world. 1. Scarcity. Abundance. There's more than enough. Opportunities don't run out. They expand for those who believe. 2. Fear faith, don't fear loss. Have faith in your ability to create, adapt, overcome. 3. Spending, investing. Poor minds chase entertainment. Wealth minds invest in knowledge, growth, legacy. 4. Blame ownership. Your life changes the moment you stop pointing fingers and start taking full control. 5. Waiting, creating. Don't wait for the rescue. Be the builder. Be the creator. Be the solution. Here's how to start. Speak life every morning. I am powerful. I am worthy. I am building wealth. Read something every day that sharpens your mind. Surround yourself with visionaries, not victims. Invest in skills, not just stuff. Give generously. Even when it's small, it trains your heart for abundance. The decision you make today will shape your children's tomorrow. Your breakthrough becomes their foundation. When you change your mindset, you change your money. You change your relationships. You change generations. So today, stop thinking poor. Start thinking power. Think rich. Live free. Build boldly. Let me tell you a truth that may shake you. You were never taught how to think like the rich, only how to survive like the poor. From the moment you were born, the world shaped your mindset. Be grateful for what you have. Money doesn't grow on trees. People like us don't get rich. But the rich, they were trained differently, not just in wealth, but in how they think, act, and expect results. And if you don't change the way you think, no amount of hustle will change your life. Let's be clear, poverty isn't just financial. It's mental, emotional, spiritual. The poverty mindset sounds like this: I can't afford that. I'll never catch a break. I just need someone to help me. It waits, it blames, it avoids risk. It hoards resources because it fears there won't be enough tomorrow. The poor mindset plays not to win, but to survive. It says, let me just make it through the month. While the rich say, how can I multiply, scale, and grow this for years to come? It's not about arrogance. It's about vision. How rich people think. Rich people think in systems, not moments. Where the poor see a paycheck, the rich see a seed. They ask, how can I make this money work for me while I sleep? The poor chase money, the rich attract it. Why? Because they focus on solving problems. They know. Money flows where value grows. Rich people believe in growth. They invest in books, mentors, courses. They don't fear failure. They analyze it. They don't worship comfort. They embrace challenge. They don't envy success. They learn from it. They think long-term. Where the poor say, that's too expensive, the rich say, how can I afford it? Where the poor say, that's impossible, the rich say, there must be a way. They train their minds to find opportunities, even in crisis. They build businesses, assets, systems, networks. Because they understand. Network. Wealth is built, not wished for. You can think like the rich practical mindset shifts. The best part? You don't need $1 million to think like a millionaire. You just need a shift, a radical change in mindset. Here's how to stop thinking poor. Your 1. Think growth, not lack. Start asking, what can I learn today that helps me grow tomorrow? Renarman, the rich obsess over personal growth. It's non-negotiable. 2. Think ownership, not blame. No more excuses. Your past isn't your prison, it's your platform. Take full control of your decisions and your destiny. 3. Think investing, not spending. Buy books instead of brands. Spend time on skill, not scroll. Every rich person became rich because they invested in what mattered. And 4. Think big, start small, move fast, dream beyond your environment. Start with what you have. Act boldly, consistently, and with faith. 5. Think value, not hours. Don't ask, how much can I make per hour? Ask, what problem can I solve that people will pay me for? That's the mindset of wealth. You see, rich people don't just think about themselves. They think generationally. They ask, what can I leave behind? What legacy am I building? What mindset am I passing down? You don't have to be born into wealth to create it. You just have to stop thinking poor, break the mental chains, rebuild the foundation, and refuse to pass down limitation to the next generation. You are not poor, you've just been thinking like it. You are not limited, you've just been trained to stay small. You are not broken, you're a builder who hasn't yet activated their power. Change your mind, and you'll change your money. Change your perspective, and you'll change your future. Change your thoughts, and you'll change your life. Stop thinking poor. Start thinking like the rich, and watch your world transform. Let me tell you something. Poverty isn't just a place. It's not just a lack of money. It's a mindset, a system, a cycle. It's the voice in your head that says, this is all you'll ever be. People like you don't make it. Play it safe, stay small, stay silent. But that voice, it's a lie. You were not created to live limited. You were not born to beg for scraps when your soul was built for greatness. You carry purpose. You carry potential. But as long as you keep thinking poor, you'll keep living poor. Richness is not just about what you have. It's about how you think, how you believe, what you build, how you move even when you're afraid. The rich man sees opportunity where others see problems. He creates while others complain. He invests where others spend. He sows where others only consume. He thinks different. So today, decide. Will you keep thinking poor, or will you rise? Not just for money, but for meaning. Not just for success, but for significance. Because once your mind is free, your life will follow. Stop thinking poor. Start building rich, and never look back.